Hey, everybody out there in the YouTube world, all of my friends out there, guys and gals. Thank y'all for the support for my channel. Like I said, I've been watching it, and guys, just I can't thank y'all enough. Let's just keep it growing. These guys, I actually wanted to make these guys for y'all who don't know. They're the WWE Highlanders. They were a pretty cool tag team, a pretty funny tag team that Rory on the right and his cousin Robbie on the left, they would use each other's heads and throw them into people. And the way they would make a tag is by slapping each other in the face. And it was the funniest thing ever. But what I wanted to use for the figures, because I've always wanted to do it, I've always had the JAKKS figures, and it was perfect. Damien Sandow and The Miz. They wore the same attire, same body form, and it was perfect. Here's The Miz and Damien Sandow. I'm getting them in their hot tub, getting ready. I put them in a plastic bowl, and as you see, the parts are coming out. And I'm doing the same thing for the Highlanders, doing for their heads. I took off their legs, and then with the warm water, I had taken off their boots, and I put their brown knee pads on, so that way they can still keep that same look going. And I took off their heads, and I was doing the same thing, putting it in the microwave and warming it up, which isn't that is another way you can do it. I've always done it that way. Some of y'all might not like it, but that's what I used. And as you see, they're already coming to form now, little by little, and they're so much better, the Mattel, than the JAKKS. It doesn't take up so much room in my box. And Rory has that tiger tattoo. I started doing it with that sharp pen that I use, that needle nose pen, and I was getting close. And then he has that rope cross. I try to do as best I can, but don't hate. My hand kind of shakes sometimes, but I got it pretty close. And on Robbie, he has some kind of just blob like a cross with some horns on it. That wasn't too hard to do. Um, but yeah, then on the other side, he's got these three pirate heads, skull heads. So I try to get it pretty close to what he has it. And yeah, I got it pretty close there. For the boots, I put about 3 or 4 coats, maybe I think 5, to make sure that you're not going to see no Miz or Damien Sandow as any black at all. As you see, that's already my 3rd or 4th coat, and I'm starting to do Rory's now on his boots. And yes, it may look crappy, but the finished product actually looks fantastic. Um, I'm tuning a few more coats, and that way it can look legit. Um, and as you see, that was it right there, and they're coming to shape very, very slowly. I didn't do anything with the tights because it's going to be covered in their kilts anyways. And I'm putting right now Mod Podge on the boots, and I also did it to their tattoos for the sealant. But they turned out real, real nice, guys. And the finished product, this is the finished product. I wanted to do something a little different for y'all because my channel's been growing substantially quick. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. I wanted to do a little step-by-step for y'all, something different for y'all. So for some of y'all youngsters out there, even though I'm only 31, like what am I talking about being young? This is Rory, and Robbie McAllister. I think I got the names right. Because sometimes JR would say Robbie and Rory, but they're cousins. They're from the Highlands, and they made their way to America. They were actually a really good tag team, but WWE just kind of like lost faith in them, kind of like with everything else. But yeah, this, as y'all saw, they were JAKKS figures. This is the final result. Let's do one at a time here. Let's do Robbie. Yeah, Robbie first. This is my Damien Sandow body. And then I just put their kilt from what the JAKKS figure had. Took his head off the JAKKS figure and put it on Damien Sandow's body. Try to get the tattoo pretty close, you know, a little bit close. Um, got the brown boots, just like how they had. He's got, oh, there it goes. He's got 3 pirate tattoos, 3 pirate skull tattoos on his shoulder. I try to get it close enough, but that's pretty good. That's Robbie. Let's see if he stays there. Okay, stay right there. Now, Rory. Yes, his kilt kind of comes down, but it's no big deal. I don't care. It don't bother me. This is Miz figure. All Miz figure. I just, again, how y'all saw, I transported the head of Rory from the JAKKS head, from the JAKKS body. I gave him his tattoos. He's got some kind of wild cat, tiger. I try to get it close enough. And the tribal he has, I kind of messed up, but that's how I wanted it, so I'm gonna leave it like that. He's got some kind of rope cross. I try to get it close enough. They do have brown wristbands, but I don't know, I'm just gonna leave them black. Maybe in time I'll probably go brown on them. Oh, god dang it, these freaking figure. The knee pads, y'all saw on my Miz and Damien Sandow, they were black. And I just transported the JAKKS knee pads, the brown ones, to the Mattel. And yes, it's not exactly, they don't bend so much because of the kilt, which is okay, you know. I don't mind it. But got it all brown here, white on the padding there. Oh, and like you're probably curious, how I got the kilt to be attached. Well, if y'all know, they have these little. Let's see, you can zoom in on this thing for y'all. Focus. Can't focus on it. Okay, there you go. Right here and right here, they have these little, not exactly brackets, but those little pieces that they connect together to connect all 3. Well, they weren't as flexible because, of course, you want to bend the figure, you want to play with it, and they would break. And what I did here, there you go. It's a better, clear picture for y'all. I got that super glue that I used, the one I always used, with the red top with the yellow label, and I glued it, and it's never gonna come off ever again. I didn't make it a little tighter so that way it can stay on Rory. But Robbie's kilt's pretty good. I did the same thing. I got my super glue. And of course it does look like it's attached on, but actually these pieces that you see, that, dang it, this figure, man. Get over there. These little, I guess, pieces here that they look like they're connected. You see how it's broken? This one was actually all broken here, here, and of course here, as you see, but they have these little lips in between right here on the figures, on these kilts. So I kind of just put it together as best I can and held it, so that way the glue can dry and it can stay there forever, never gonna come off. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. I was always trying to figure out which figures could be the best ones for this. And the Mizdow, the Miz and Damien Sandow were perfect and identical, and these guys have the same kind of attire also. Well, not attire, I mean like body form, so to speak, it was perfect. And as you see, they fit really, really nice. But I wanted to show you all this, guys. This is my WWE Highlander custom figures. Stay tuned for some more videos, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next clip.